Okay, so waste disposal. So this is another aspect. Again, as mentioned earlier, I have been in charge of waste disposal as well for quite a while. Um, these are some of the things that we usually take note of when with regards to waste disposal. First, of course, is the proper segregation and avoid mixing incompatibles. So again, going back to the incompatibilities, of course, you have your segregation of, like, for example, organic solvents. You have chlorinated and non-chlorinated. The waste treatment facilities will have different means of treatments for the chlorinated waste versus the non-chlorinated waste, and so please do segregate them accordingly. Of course, you will have to segregate your waste that are acidic, your basic waste, your acid wastes. Um, you have to segregate them from your organic solvent wastes. And please, okay, sorry. Avoid using containers for like one chemical as waste carboy or container for another. There has been cases wherein, for example, this carboy has been used for acetone and then technical grade acetone. No. Then naubos na yung technical grade acetone. So okay, natuyo na, akala nung researcher, natuyo na fully yung acetone that was in the technical grade carboy in the bottle. And then subsequently, naglagay siya ng nitric acid in that same bottle. So nitric acid waste. And yun, it turns out there were still some residual acetone that was present. It caused explosion of that particular container. And so yun, it's very important not to use yung mga carboys or containers for other solvents to contain the wastes um, for different types of solvents. So again, going back to compatibilities. And also, in if you're storing your if you're storing your wastes before collection, they also need to be in secondary containment that can hold approximately 20% of the total volume. And again, this is coming from in the scenario wherein kapag nagkaroon ng spillage, you would have like some container to hold some of that spillage until you will be able to have a replacement or be able to properly dispose the waste. And so this is also important to have that secondary containment. And it's easier to clean up, 'di ba, kapag kumalat na siya sa almost a big area of your room, and then mas mahirap na siyang linisin. So if it's contained in like one area, then it's easier to deal with. Also, do not fill your containers to the brim. Wag tayo magtipid ng containers. Fill it only up to 75%, especially when dealing with organic solvents and fuming acids. You have to have enough space for, or head space for the fumes or like the vapors that are coming from this waste. Otherwise, pwede ngang mag-explode yung container, ma-overpressurize and mag-explode yung container. And so, please do not fill to the brim, only up to 75%. So this is our usual practice. Also, please do not dispose in the sink. Later on, you wouldn't want to be drinking or using the chemicals or the waste that you dispose in the sink as well. So this is a very important matter. We take care of everyone in the lab as well as our environment. And so please do not dispose your waste in the sink. Of course, there are some that can be, for example, yung mga sodium chloride solutions without containing anything else. Yung mga relatively safe naman na mga solutions like that, pwede. Pero again, as much as possible, no. Let's dispose our solutions properly. This is a no-no. And you have to make use of licensed third-party waste collectors. So, yon, aside from not disposing in the sink, when disposing, make sure that you are doing the disposal with licensed third-party waste collectors which has the right facilities to handle and dispose your waste. So hindi basta-basta, hindi pwedeng yung kung sino lang na waste collectors yung kukontratahin natin. They have to be licensed. They have to have the right facilities.